Video Bros.
Alright guys, welcome back to Video Bros.
I was checking, well not checking, well kind of, I was showing Jeff stats on the characters because I've been doing some farming. You two probably want to be alone, right? Uh-huh. Then I'll just be catching some Z's.
Oh, I thought they were gonna have sex.
Oh, wait, actually?
Can't use that save feature now.
No, it just does that when you...
No, I know.
Yeah.
So, over the past couple of days, I've been looking at some gaming news, some YouTube videos and whatnot.
Well, actually, there's a cutscene about to happen.
Yeah, so...
Slut, please stay with me. Yes. It's so quiet here. Would you like to dance?
Jeez. Was she getting all flirty and whatnot?
It's funny that they changed the dialogue a bit because in the original version of this game, the base game, instead she asks if you love her, like if you feel the same way about her.
Well, wait a second though. Was that from Earthbound 0 or was that from the original Mother 1?
The original Mother 1.
How do you know that?
I have it on Wii U Virtual Console when it came out on there.
That's Earthbound 0 though. That's
it's the same thing.
No, because it's translated differently. This was a fan translation.
Well, the one we got.
Yeah.
She does that.
Yeah, but that's because in America they don't want to say love because they don't want it to be a love game.
Yeah.
Because of fucking, you know, someone will get offended by it. That's some weird ass dancing. You just went over her head.
She's pretty much just going diagonal like how I do walking in a game or running.
I know. This ain't even dancing. That whole scene where everyone was dancing in that bar was better.
Oh, here it is. Never mind. Slut, do you like me? Yeah, I'll say yes. I'm so glad. I guess I have a girlfriend now. What are you two blushing for? Let's get going. I like how he's just this big tough guy that looks like such a goof when he walks. Oh, I think something's about to happen. And we're in a fight, but you can continue what you were saying. Oh, you remember this guy?
Well, he has a yellow penis.
Yeah.
No, I know that's his, like, bottom of his, like, suit or whatever. But, so, apparently, and I found this on from a couple of YouTube videos, but keep in mind that these are rumors / leaks, meaning they could be real, they could not be real, because as many people have come to say that anything that comes from 4chan is automatically considered
like a troll job.
It's a troll thing, but there have been a lot of stuff that came out of 4chan for gaming that have been proven to be true, and even though everyone says, "Oh, this is so bullshit, I don't believe you," there's a guy on 4chan that literally leaked out the entire E3 presentation, Switch presentation, and what games were going to be produced for it, and what games were not going to be on it.
That was overkill.
And he got it right to the very point, to the very last point of their presentation. So there is something to be believed and something not to be believed. But I'm going to go through some of these things, and I'm going to ask Brandon, of course, what he believes in it, if he believes any of it, or what he thinks could be true or not be true, and see where we go from there. So first off, I want to talk about now this isn't part of the rumor leak thing, but I mean it is, but it's not at the same time because this is confirmed true that 3 black people are getting picked up by a fucking
tank.
Oh my god! Wait, what? That's not Jeff, is it?
That's Lloyd. That's what his name is in the game.
It looks like Jeff,
except we named him Cunt.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's like how Nintendo looks like Ness.
Yeah, but that's different. But
well, he just saved our lives.
Okay, so last year or the year before that, I think I forget when it was announced for Sonic Mania. I forget if it was announced 2015 or 2016.
Sonic Mania got announced the summer of 2016. Why I remember that is because it was around when I went to see Disturbed with my friend Big Mike, because he had a friend that didn't want to go or couldn't go, so he gave me a ticket and I went to see him for free that summer. Oh, titties all pass out.
So, Anyway, not that it really mattered, but
that's when they released.
I think I'm not 100% sure it was South by Southwest that it got announced or some other event, but this year's South by Southwest is having another Sonic the Hedgehog panel, and on that panel is going to be Jasmine Hernandez, who is part of Sega America. Tyson Heese is the guy that made the Sonic the Hedgehog Archie comics, and is working on the new comic, whoever taking over that, because Archie Comics canceled the Sonic the Hedgehog comic book. But also, he is the guy who did the animation art for the intro and the outro and the ending to Sonic Mania. He's the one that did all the animation, like the cartoon animation.
You have to go all the way back through that fucking cave again. Takashi Azuka, part of Sega America. He's the guy that I think that worked on Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces. He is, because I remember mentioning his name in a video when we did play Sonic Mania for Summer Sega. Yeah. Austin Keys, one of the people involved. Yeah, Austin Keys is also part of Sega America. He's going to be there. And the main guy, Aaron Weber, who is part of Sega America, who is the social media aspect, who is the social representation for everything Sega and Sonic Mania, and everything Sonic the Hedgehog related. So all these people are going to be there. So, first off, because Tyson Heese is going to be there, I think just because he's there, he's going to talk about the upcoming comics and whatnot, of course. Not that really matters in terms of... I mean, it's a big following, of course, but not in terms of, like, what can happen to Sonic the Hedgehog itself. Yeah. Because that was already confirmed that another company was taking over the publication for the Sonic the Hedgehog comic books and whatnot. But here's what they have going on so far. Here's what their statement is for South by Southwest. First off, that guy's weak. It says probably because I farm so much. It says Sonic is back and ready to take 2018 by storm. Join the official team from Sega who are building Sonic's future as they give you an update on last year's strong performance of Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces, as well as the world-exclusive first look at what comes next for the fastest blue hedgehog. Speakers include team head Takashi Azuma. Yeah, Takashi Azuka, Sonic PD director Austin Keys, Sonic Mania animation director Tyson Heese, and Sonic social media manager Aaron Weber. You don't want to miss this. Now, everything that they've ever done at South by Southwest has been, like, not the best in terms of, like, oh, they're gonna say something, like, amazingly huge, but apparently they're saying that this is gonna be the world's first exclusive what comes next to Sonic the Hedgehog, and they're really hyping this up. So, I don't know what this could be. I don't know anything of what this could be. No one knows 100% yet. But, now, there have been things on Twitter, on 4chan, for a bunch of different posts, they're saying what could be coming out for E3, South by Southwest, for Sonic the Hedgehog, and I'm not at all thrilled about any of this. At all. Wait, why? Okay, so, here's what's coming out. Here's some of the things that different people are saying. I'm just putting them all in a group. I'm not saying who's saying what or who's saying this and that. It's the whole group of things. You're just telling them all and then saying what your opinion is. Yeah. So first off, people are saying on 4chan that we're going to get a Sonic Forces 2. Oh no. Now, what that could be is whatever. It could be it could just be a sequel to Sonic Forces. It could be another gameplay change-up. But of course you're going to get the same thing as, classic modern Sonic and your avatar. Now, what they're apparently trying to do here is, if you already have a saved file of Sonic Forces on any system, which the Switch version, I don't see how that could happen, because unless they have some kind of migration tool that Sega's going to develop for the Switch, sure, I don't see how any of these features can work out for the Switch though, because
apparently if you have your save file for Sonic Forces, the original Sonic Forces, you can migrate that over to Sonic Forces 2 and be able to take your avatar of Sonic the Hedgehog 1. I mean, Sonic Forces 1 and then put it Sonic Forces 2. Now, why I mentioned the whole thing about the migration tool, because the Switch uses cartridges. All your save data is not... Is your save data on the Switch or on the cartridge?
Well, you can't source save data on the SD card. It's all that the save files are on the game. Everything else for the game, like updates and whatnot, that all goes, if you want, to
onto the SD card or the system memory. Okay.
Yeah, so that's the setup. Like, that's why I have so much space on my Switch, because it's mostly just save files.
So, if now another thing that they're saying though is if I don't think that they're gonna do the migration tool, apparently they're thinking of doing amiibo functionality for Sonic Forces 2, and you can take your avatar, get an update for Sonic Forces 1, use your amiibo for that, any Sonic the Hedgehog amiibo, I guess, or if they release any new ones, whatever the hell they're planning.
Yeah.
And you can take your avatar, put it onto the amiibo, and then transfer it over to Sonic Forces 2, which is the same thing as saying you can take your save file from Twilight Princess HD, put it onto the Wolflink amiibo, and then use that as hearts and health for your Wolflink in Breath of the Wild. Now I can see that working out, but I don't know what Sonic Forces 2 could be, because if they tried to make anything Sonic Forces 2 related, I feel like they would butcher it, only because Sonic Forces 1 wasn't greatly received. Some people said it was a good game, not amazing though. Some people said it was just terrible. No one said it was amazing. It was just a good game overall. But it was lackluster.
If you want a quick Sonic game to just blast through and waste your time with, and to kill time, like, yeah, that's pretty much like what it's for.
And I understand
it's not a terrible game, but they definitely could have done more with it.
Yeah. Now, and people were saying one of the things that Sonic Forces got wrong, and many people have said this, and it's not to go against it because of what Sonic Mania did. It's literally just because of the classic Sonic games in general, and some of the modern Sonic games actually did better than Sonic Forces, is that Sonic Forces feels like the game is playing itself.
Yeah, pretty much.
Literally, like,
I played it on hard mode, and I beat it got it on Christmas Day as a present. I beat it on Christmas night. And the only reason why it says, if you go on my profile, that it took more than, like, a few hours to beat it was because I was hanging out with family that day. If I wasn't, then it probably would have said that I was playing it for, like, 2 or 3 hours, because that's pretty much the amount it takes to beat the game. Even if you're playing it on hard mode, you can beat it in that set time.
Yes. Like, people, like, Sonic Mania has very, very, very few parts of the game.
Oh, I never played before.
You'll get, like, and I'm not talking about, Hydro City Zone?
Hydro City Zone.
Yeah, because some people say Hydrocity.
I used to say it like that too when I was little.
Team Lopes has actually confirmed that it was Hydrocity, but everyone that says Hydrocity is from the dark side. Like, you either say Hydrocity or Hydrocity, and he's always said it was a Hydrocity. But
okay then.
But like you're the dark side because you don't say it correctly. Like, you're the people that are always gonna because you always grew up with Hydro City, and you always said it that way. You're never gonna go back to it. Well, that feels weird.
Well, that's how like people call you a not true Sonic fan if you call Dr. Robotnik Dr. Eggman, because they changed his name eventually to Eggman, and
that's retarded though.
Starting with the 3D games is when they started calling him Dr. Eggman.
Yeah,
before
but
then he was Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah.
Sonic Adventure, from what I remember, hey, we're back here finally, was the first instance I remember of when they started calling him Dr. Eggman.
Yeah, but if you're not...
Before then, I'm like, wait, who the fuck is Dr. Eggman?
But even in Sonic Mania, they call him Dr. Eggman, so you can't say... You can't say that you're not a true Sonic fan if you don't call him Robotnik. Because even Sega Team and the people that made the game, who are die-hard, true, top-of-the-line Sonic fans, better than what you are, because they know how to fucking take a Sonic game and make it good, and they know how to deconstruct a Sonic game, and know every single little tiny detail and part of it, more than what Sega can do, because Sega doesn't have the tool to do that.
They showed like nothing but love with Sonic Mania being the game.
But if they're calling it Dr. Eggman, and that's the true canon, then so I'm not gonna go into it more than that. But I'm gonna go back to all these leaks and rumors of what Sega's trying to do for Sonic the Hedgehog. So apparently, also because of Sonic Forces 2 coming out, there are apparently now some people have said that this is either the worst game of the series, or the best game of the series. I do not know of how good or bad of the game it is because I have not played it, though I do want to play it.
It's like Sonic Generations, except you can make a custom character, and it's not as fun.
No, I'm not talking about Sonic Forces anymore.
Oh, and it's not as fun.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about Sonic Forces here. But I am talking about, because of Sonic Forces 2 coming out.
Alright, so I do have.
There's going to be a tie-in, and I am very, 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 very sorry that if this comes to be a real thing, that Sega is going in the wrong direction, really far down, going down the tube. That they are planning, apparently, to release a Sonic Heroes HD remaster/remake.
Wait, so I've been hearing about that too. What's up with that?
Now, here's what people are saying, though.
I don't look into things nearly as much as you do, unless I'm interested enough.
Yeah, but this is all from 4chan, so this could be totally fake, this could be totally real.
And I kind of
we don't know.
I kind of thought nothing of it, literally. I just didn't know, think anything about it. But I want to hear what you have to think, Jeff. You in particular.
Well, from what I've read and what I've seen and heard, this is gonna ruin everything that Sonic Heroes was.
Some people will even try to say Sonic Heroes wasn't that great.
That's why I said it's either the best series of the game, it's either the worst series of the game, or it's just meh, or there's only...
I loved the game.
Any Sonic game gets that fan reaction of it's either good, bad, amazing, awful, or meh, or, it's just there. Now...
Well, I'll bring up something after you finish saying what you were saying.
And... We'll go what you were saying. Do what you were saying first.
Well, I don't know if we've talked about this particularly on the show before. While I don't know, what I do remember hearing Nolan said a few podcasts ago on the Pizza Party podcast was that a lot of people seem to think that Sonic has, that Sonic mostly is bad, and it's like Sonic isn't bad that most games in general Sonic are bad. No, Sonic's had more polarizing games for sure, but not bad in general. People will argue that Sonic Heroes isn't that good, or Sonic Unleashed wasn't that good, and whether you like those games, you're justified for liking or not liking them. But the two games that most people will unanimously agree on that are legit terrible games are Sonic 06 and Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yes, I could.
Because those games, if it wasn't for them, he was right when he said this. If it wasn't for those two games existing, people would be like, "Hey, you know what? Sonic's not all bad. Sonic's pretty all right." But no, those games literally ruined the public perception, if not helped ruin the public perception.
Yeah, but you see what the problem with what's... I understand the entire story of Sonic 06 and why it failed and what happened to it. Peace out.